I wonder if you guys can hear me. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I didn't want to move this. But now, sure you can hear me. So guys, I gotta clean the pool. I thought you could come out and join me. As you see, it's getting a little green over within this area. So I gotta get started. Anyways, I hope everybody is doing well this morning. It's my last day of vacation, which I can't even believe. I've been off for 2 weeks, though, which has been quite nice. But let me tell you, definitely not long enough. Oh, I see my cushions got wet. I went to start actually mowing the lawn. No, not mowing the lawn. That's a lie. Using the, what's it called? Whippersnipper? That's what I know it as. Oh my God, but what's it called? It's not a mower. It's not an edge trimmer. What is, anyways, my God, if you know what it's called, put it in the comments. Okay, I think I'm just delaying starting the pool. So let's get going. I should put some chemicals in today. Some more chemicals, mind you, it is pretty good. My vacuum's over here, but I've got to go into my pool shed, which you can't see. Oh my God, it smells like chlorine in here so much. Woo! Okay, we got to get a few items here. We're going to get this all plugged in. So, when we bought this house, I had no idea how to run a pool. I never grew up with a pool. So it was like super intimidating. But I was just so determined to learn how to figure this out. And in all honesty, it's not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. I think the biggest thing is like trying with your chemicals. So we put the blue part of the hose on the vacuum that says for where it says where to put it. So you can't mess that up. The other end is white. Now, this is always a tricky part. I know everybody nowadays has those robots. There's nothing better than being able to make sure you clean it yourself, except to make sure you have absolutely no air bubbles in your hose. Here's my chlorinator. I'll have to move that. The water is super warm. Ugh, the skimmer's. Ugh. Guys, ugh. Just found something dead in the skimmer. Who wants to take a guess of what it is? And this is going to be another tricky thing because what I need to do, the water level is lower in the pool than what I like. I don't want to say it's like too low, but when I'm going to try and put this hose in, I just need to make sure that I don't get any air as I'm passing it through. See, I don't know if you could hear that noise. That's just because the water level is low. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, we got it. So I'm going to go turn on the cleaning function on our new pump. And then we are good to go. Oh, if you're new here, like and subscribe. Trying to get to 310 subscribers. So I'm 2 away. So if you like any of my content, feel free to subscribe. Doesn't cost you a thing, although what could cost you a thing is if you head on over and buy me a coffee. It would be greatly appreciated. Lord knows I'm tired this morning. So yeah, I was gonna start with the whippersnapper. Didn't do that because went to use it and saw that my battery was dead. So that is currently charging while I'm getting some of this algae. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it's definitely getting better. At the beginning of the season, I had a little bit of issue with like algae, and I never have used like an algicide. This year I needed to. So, I mean, it is what it is. Um, but let me tell you, it absolutely worked. My gosh, it's getting overcast. I wanted to go swimming today. I could put the heater on. The heater makes so much of a difference. And not to sound like bougie or whatever. In fact, I really don't care because when you work hard, you get things in life. It's all about making choices. But yeah, in our climate here in Canada, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're going to invest in a house that has a pool or you want a pool. Um, it makes sense to get a heater because our climate is only warm for a few months out of the year. That makes it really enjoyable to go swimming. So I think the water, well, I'll check what the water temperature is, but it's been hovering around 28, 29 degrees Celsius. I know people use Fahrenheit for their pool readings. I don't know why. So I think that's like 90, maybe 89 Fahrenheit. I don't know. We've got a Blues Fest going on in our city right now. Some pretty big um, names have come and gone. I think tonight it's Ella Langley, who I don't know who that is. I just heard her song on the radio today. I guess it sounds like she's a country artist. Sings about someone from Texas. Oh, guys, I can't believe it's my last day of vacation and I'm back to work on Monday. But I will say I've had a wonderful 2 weeks off and I can't really complain because I go back for 2 weeks and then I'm off again for another 2 weeks. So I'm pretty excited about that. Guys, I'm not even focusing on where I've cleaned. I'm just like totally um, not even following a pattern. Ooh. Yesterday I was in the pool and I put my snorkel mask on. I have one of those full face snorkel masks. And you know what? Yeah, I am going to take credit because back in 2000 and I want to say 15. Oh my God. The turtle pool floaty just fell over there. I have it propped up against the tree so the neighbors can't see in because our hedge is kind of dying there. Um, oh no, I forget what I was saying. But anyways, it scared the crap out of me. Oh yeah. So for the full face mask, okay, so before all the knockoffs and that, I remember that we saw someone in 2015 and they were only made in Europe and you had to like obviously order it and get it shipped to you. So my first one was after we saw people in the Dominican with it, and we were like, "What is this?" Like that was in 2015, 2014, and then the following year we went to Cuba, and I remember I had one was purchase for me for my birthday. So I had one, which obviously I loved, and people would stop me everywhere because they hadn't seen them yet. Like it wasn't this big thing of like, oh, what is that? Like people were more wondering, like they hadn't seen it, what this thing was, how to use it. And so then people were like, "Oh my God, they're so awesome! They're so awesome!" So then obviously knockoffs come, right? Just like everything else. So then lots of spiders in the pool this summer, I've noticed. Um, but then I had got that mask. I think I paid like, or no, it was given to me, but I think they paid like $300 for it when it first came out. Um, but I just got a brand new one last trip for St. Lucia in February. So if you're ever interested in going to St. Lucia, I've got some great travel videos on my channel because that's my go-to is I love traveling and I love doing Lego. Guys, head over and buy me a coffee or you know what? Forget about that. Just hit subscribe and show your girl some love. So yeah, we'll take credit on the full face mask. Now I'm going to, I guess, move to that side. Let's move it this way. Okay, there we go. And I could slowly move over on this thing. Guys, we got our hedges done. Don't they look great? Oh, where did you see? How nice they are. Excellent. Oh yes. Come on, sun, bring out the sun. Come on, sun, bring out the sun. You know what I hate when I'm vacuuming? This is one thing that I wish I didn't do was buy such a long hose because what ends up happening is it all gets tangled and then it's kind of a pain to untangle because you got all the water moving through it and okay, I'm gonna have to go back up this way, guys, because I totally missed the spots. And then I'll backwash. I always backwash. If you have a pool, do you always backwash um, after you vacuum? I always do. I hear some people don't, but I definitely always do. Hello, welcome everybody. Take a look at my channel. Think about subscribing. I love doing travel videos. And Lego. I got tons of Lego stuff. Guys, I'm so looking forward to the Christmas release. Um, like the special Christmas release set. God, I don't know what's wrong with my words today. Oh, I know. I haven't been at work for 2 weeks. I'm just chilling. So, oh, and another thing, if you're into Lego at all, like my favorite, I I don't know if it's Pixar, is Coco. If you haven't seen that animated film, go and see it because it's so awesome. And it also like conceptualizes death a lot more, as that's something we don't talk about, excuse me, in our society very much. So it has to do with the Las Des Muertos. I don't think I'm saying that correctly, but basically the Day of the Dead, which is celebrated. So Lego is coming out with a um, tribute woman to that Day of the Dead. So it's like a big skeleton with flowers and that. I really would like to get that. Um, but right now I hear it's going to retail at about 200 Canadian. So I know it's over 1,200 pieces. So I know that has something to do with it. Has to do with the pricing, but guys, the pool's a lot greener than I thought. Like I'm gonna 100% have to come back that way. I don't know if you can see over here. And then I'm gonna pour the rest of the algicide in. And then I'll pour the rest, some more chlorine in. I bought, I don't know if your math is good. I bought 2 cases of chlorine that have 6 bottles, and they're like 3.6 liters in a bottle. So I got 12 of those for $125. Every time I try to just like buy a quick thing of chlorine, like at Walmart or something, they sell one of those jugs for $8. So I got 12. No, that can't be right. I was like, I just got taken then, if that's right. But that's not the correct math because I don't believe they're the same size. Um, yeah, so, anyways, enough about that. Head over to my channel, take a look at my videos, guys. Show your girl some support, some love. Buy me a coffee. You can buy me a drink. I wonder if we're going to get in the pool today. I don't know, with this overcast now. It was so nice this morning. Oh my God. Guys, the pool is much dirtier than I thought. Can you tell it's getting clean? Well, it's not like it's so dirty, but it has film, little algae film. And then so once I vacuum a little part, I can clearly see where there's some algae left. So then I just keep cleaning and cleaning because I end up finding more. So it's actually probably good that I bought that algicide. Okay, let's head back this way. Or should we just circle around? Are we just circle? No, because I think I gotta change the camera again. See, look, just stopped here, saw some more. The pool is about 8.5 feet deep, so super nice. You can dive. Yeah, there's someone not too far away from us that I see is getting a pool put into their house, which is so great if you love pools. But the last we heard, a pool of this size, roughly, is $120,000 Canadian to put into your house. So, needless to say, pools aren't cheap. They're also not cheap to run either. I don't open it or close it. I hire people to do that. And that alone is almost $2,000. Then you gotta think, you gotta power your pump all year. That's another thing I don't understand. People with pools, they just keep their pump on like 8 hours a day. Like they don't constantly keep the water moving. Yeah, I guess it's to save money, but it's not what I would be doing. Definitely makes your pool dirtier, but whatever. We got a new pump a couple years ago, so it's a variable speed, which is very good for the purpose of energy saving if that's what you're into. Because then you can choose. Like, see, right now I have it on the clean mode, so it's got a lot more power going through it right now than when I have it sitting just pumping the water. And then obviously overnight it goes to the so highest level and pumps the water because it's the cheapest, right? but we definitely don't turn the water off. Okay, I'm gonna drop the vacuum over here. I'm gonna come back, rejig the camera. I definitely have algae over here I gotta deal with. So I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope the sun's out wherever you are. Come over, like, subscribe. Come get some positive energy. Take a look at my videos. Subscribe. I don't know where to put the camera. I have a little bit of more work to do. So let's just, my fear is it's falling in the, what do you call it, the pool. Wouldn't that be something like, hey guys, sorry, you've just fallen in the pool. Okay. I don't know if you're going to be able to see me here. Think about subscribing to my channel. That's decent. Yeah, so back to work for 2 weeks. Then I'm going to be off for another 2 weeks. I've got some great videos on there about Calypso Water Park if anybody is interested or coming to the area to vacation this summer. I got some great tip videos just on things that would help you save a few bucks at the park. So check that out. So nice and quiet right now. I don't know what to have for lunch. Okay, I think I just got like this spot and then this other little spot. And then I'll show you guys that I've got a backwash. I'll bring you with me and then I'll show you because you don't think there is all this stuff when you're vacuuming or when you look in the pool. Oh, guys, there's something dead in the skimmer. I forgot I gotta go deal with. Ugh. I've had to unfortunately deal with. That's another thing. If you have a pool, unfortunately, you're going to deal with dead animals that happen to fall in the pool. So that's part of it too. I've had squirrels, mice, chipmunk, rabbits, raccoons fall in, not die. God, that was a whole other story. At 3 a.m. in the morning, craziest noises I've ever heard. I woke up to like this screeching. I've never heard a sound like this in my life. And yeah, the dad raccoon had thrown the baby raccoons into the pool, and the mom was freaking out like you would not believe, obviously. And yeah, my God, I thought, okay, your nails are going through the liner. Like, that's it for the pool. Luckily, the liner wasn't ripped. The raccoon got out okay. Everybody was fine. No raccoons were hurt in the filming of that video. So now we're just turning. Oh, we're in my pool shed. Ha! Okay, we're gonna turn off the pump. Let's turn off the pump. Ooh, okay. The pump is off. So that means what we can do is now deal with this, which is where the um, vacuum actually was all hooked up. So we'll just unplug that. Okay, this is all out here. So we're detaching the hose. We'll put it up. I actually have to go deal with this. This is my little graveyard back here for any sacrificed animals. Okay, so that's clean. Now we can put this back in. Okay, we drop that in. We put this on. So that's all done. Oh, as I walk into the lantern. Now, I don't need to clean out the filter because I don't know if you'll be able to see. It's not dirty. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it to backwash. Oh my God. Okay. Once we have it on backwash, we're going to hit auto. And then I'll take you over. We backwash behind our stuff over here. But just so you can see how much algae is in the water, just wait, you'll see it turn green. So that's all the algae in the pool that you don't realize is in there until you give it a good vacuum. So it's still green. So we're still letting it go because it's still green coming out. I didn't actually have to put some water in the pool. There. So now what we need to do is we're just going to turn the power off again to the pump. Okay, so we stop that. Then we are going to change the filter over to rinse. Because what that does is rinse out your lines so you don't have any algae or sand that goes back into the pool. So that's why you do that. You don't do that as long as you backwash the pool. See, I still can see that I have sand coming through the line, so I don't want that in the pool. So I'm going to continue to let it rinse, probably for about another 5-7 seconds, and then that'll be that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So we've just turned off the power again to the pump for the last time. We're going to switch it back to filter. We're going to hit auto, and that's it, guys. Now we should put some algicide, the rest of the algicide in the pool. Oh, and we need to pick all this stuff up. So let's get that all picked up and organized. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Yeah, so I definitely vacuum the pool at least a couple times a week. You kind of have to do it. Oh, here it comes the filter on. Okay, so now we gotta put all this away. I have like 2 hooks in here. So I put this, oh my gosh, of course today I'm having all this trouble. There we go. So yeah, way too long of a hose to have bought, but oh well. Just a little more work when it comes to cleaning it up. But that's exactly what I wanted to do, which was Got the pool all clean. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon.